Hey everybody, it's GuardWolf21 here again with another vaping review for you. So, this is not really a juice review. I'm going to review a little bit of the Arctic Sub-Tank Turbo, what I like about it, and what I dislike about it. As you can see, here it is. Arctic Turbo, got a Masagelli Fuchai 200 watt. So, I'm going to take the top off. You can see what it looks like here. I'm not going to take it all the way apart. But to top off here, it just unscrews, and there's your little drip hole. You put your juice down, in the hole there to fill it up. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. There's certain things I like about it. Like I said, certain things I really don't like about it. You can see it turns. You have to really mess with it a little bit. It has it's hard to see, but there's an arrow and it says open, and that way you can get to your turbo part. And this pops out, but it's a pain in the butt to pop out. You have to clean it every once in a while. With all things, you have to clean everything. Now, let me put this back on here. When I first got this, I had 3 coil heads. I got the kit. I had 3 coil heads already built into it. Had it juiced up really well and all that good stuff. And what happened was I ended up burning the coils because it would read a 0.2. 0.22 it's supposed to read with all 3 coil heads. Well, didn't notice, wasn't paying attention, because at first it did read a 0.22 and it ended up being a 0.6, and I burned all the coils when I turned it up, and that kind of aggravated me a little bit because they were brand new coils. And I noticed if you do not tighten your sub tank, the Arctic, down flush with it really tight, that it will read at different ohms. Now the coil's up in there. I'm sorry, I'm having a little, it leaks a lot too sometimes from the air holes. And there's a pin. You can see that pin. It won't let you fully open it all the way. I mean, it's open, but I don't like that pin. I like to be able to slide my air holes around. But it is what it is, right? You get what you paid for. So if you get 3 coils in there, it's supposed to read a 0.2. You got 2 coils in there, it's supposed to be a 0.3. You get 1 coil, it's supposed to be a 0.6. I ended up buying an extra set of coils. You can get a set of coils on certain websites, or if you look around really hard, you can get a set of coils for $5-6, a whole box of them. There's actually 5 in here, so that's pretty good. Also, see if I can grab the box here that it came in. There you go. Here's the box. You get your little manual here. You get your extra tank, extra glass tank. Now these are, as you can see, the 3 coil heads I used. This is the new coil heads I put in. It does come with coil heads in there, but like I said, I burnt the damn things. But anyways, these are coil models. There are no coil heads in there. You put that in there if you want to only run 2 coils, or you want to run 1 coil. You put them both, slide them in there. They're easy. It pops out. You don't have to twist them off. It just pops out the coil. And you have to line them up so they match really well. Another thing, besides this, like I said, besides it leaking every once in a while, which is no big deal to me because I don't care. Um, if one of your coil heads go bad, it's gonna read a 0.3. Both of them are bad, it's gonna read a 0.6. The thing I don't like about that is you don't know which coil is bad. So you get to fiddle around with it to figure out what coil is bad if you're going to run all three coils. Even though this has, it does keep the vape cool to me. I've had this all the way up to 115, 120 watts and keeps it cool. My point that I like it at the best, I like running it at 65 watts. Pulls out good cloud for me, whatever. And I've noticed if you close that top airflow, you get more clouds than leaving it open. That's always been my thing. I've always had my top airflow closed and my bottoms open. So let's try this out. I'm going to tell you what type of juice I have in here. I have the Focus, but it's Your Mom by Sick Boy. Really good juice. I've been vaping a lot of it because I really like this flavor. It's like a strawberry with like a kiwi mix or something. Really good. So let's try this out and see what we get. Let's ramp it up a little bit. How about we ramp it up to 110 watts? See, that's the thing. Ramping it up that high, it says on here that wattage range 40 to 120. To me, it does not even. You almost feel like you're getting a burnt coil when you run it past 110. Even at 110, it feels like you're going to burn the coils. So we turned it down a little bit to 87 watts here. It's a good flavor. I mean, clouds are pretty decent in it. But, you know, if you're a cloud chaser, then you might like it up that warm, that high, whatever. It don't really give you a warm vape. It's really cool. It's not hot. To me, though, I can't really go up. It does not want you to really go up to 110. I mean, I tried different ranges here for y'all. We'll try it at 100 watts because 110 seemed like you were getting a burnt coil. So that one's not bad. Um, oh, sorry, I gotta get the vape down. It's like seems to be leaking. Might have been when I took it off here, but clean it up a little bit here. Let's try it again. Now we have the top airflow hole open. Let's try it that way. See, now, that's what I don't understand. It's hard to see it, but now it's reading a 0.64. That's, I don't like that. It should not be reading that. I'll turn it back down to 65. But it should not be reading a 0.64 like that. And it keeps on moving. It keeps on fluctuating. It's hard to read it, but now it's reading a 0.33. So it's meaning like 2 coils are good and 1 coil is not, you know. But now you mess with it or whatever again, and it won't focus. It's hard to focus with this cam. But you can barely see it. It's reading a 0.22 again. I don't get that. It seems like you mess with the tank a little bit, you turn it and twist it a little bit, it reads different ohms of the different coils. It does not just stay in one particular spot, and I don't like that at all. But 65 watts, whatever, you're still getting your clouds, and you're definitely getting the flavor. To me, the flavors, that's the sweet spot to me, whatever is 65 watts. But guys, that's my review on the Arctic Turbo. There's things I like about it. The flavor is good. I don't like how the coils are. Um, I don't like how they're different things. I don't like how the tank likes to leak a little bit. I don't leak a whole lot. It's no big deal. I can clean it up, whatever. But to me, it's a decent spend, whatever. I only spent $10 for this tank, so it would work well. I'm going to be getting another tank sometime in the future that I'm going to review here soon. So I have to order that tank, and I'm going to review it. Couldn't really make up my mind what I was going to get. But I'm going to tell you, it was a toss-up between 2 tanks. So right now it's a toss-up between the Crown, but I wanted the rose color. I can't find the rose color anywhere. And the TFV4. So right now it's going towards the TFV4 because I can't find the rose color of the Crown. And I just like the design a little bit better. But anyways, guys, until next time, keep on vaping. And this is just a preview review of the Arctic Tank Turbo, excuse me. Thanks again for watching. GuardWolf21 out.